David, thank you. Opening night, Brent, always exciting. Technically, every team is undefeated with a lot of hope.
You're just fired up. I mean,
I am fired up.
The NBA never stops, Kevin. We know this, right?
Isn't it great, though? I'm so glad it doesn't stop.
The offseason is just absolutely ridiculously
so
exciting.
So fun.
So much movement and hope for franchises that, have struggled for a long time. And here we go. Hope springs eternal. It's opening night.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. And for the Magic, Harris is out there with Fultz. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Carter in at the center position. That's tipped. Now here's Fultz. To the middle, looks for Holiday, gets it to him. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday is running. And another shot. Here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. Lopez, no luck.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
And yes, it's good.
I really like the awareness from Fultz. It has an ability to know when one of his guys is wide open.
Now here's Lopez. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Such a great athlete. Love seeing Gary Harris at his size float through the air like that.
Here's Antetokounmpo from downtown. Rebounded by Isaac. Stolen by Middleton. First quarter of play with about 1.5 minutes gone. On the wing, Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it.
Yeah, Isaac, he just makes dunking look easy. It has an incredible reach and quickly gets up off the floor to throw that one down.
Holiday against Harris. Pass to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Harris drives in. Bucket is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Well, Brent, not many can deny that Gary Harris is an absolute pest on the defensive end.
Yeah, pretty relentless on that end of the floor. Defensively, he's rugged and tough, and he can cover a lot of ground with that lateral quickness.
Well, while we have a second, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscore the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
To end the run. Oh, wow!
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Tice kicks to Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Ball's knocked loose. Pushing it up. Here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. To the inside. Goes back up. And Holiday with the nice bucket inside.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
With a floater. Can't hit that one. Giannis with some nice D. Kicks it down to Middleton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Fultz. Last game out, he had 14. Here's Harris. That one's off. Still out of sync.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar level game.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
We talk a lot about Russell Westbrook and the way that he attacks every game. I think in the Eastern Conference, Giannis Antetokounmpo might be the same way, just tenacious and full of energy, and he fills up the stats.
Now here is Harris. Back to Carter. Lopez with the block. Fast break, Milwaukee. Holiday with the ball. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And checking out the numbers for Lopez, how he performed last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, just over 2 blocks and 5 rebounds. And his defensive presence inside, not to be overlooked. He builds a wall around the basket.
Yeah, over this whole last stretch of games, he's been shutting down the lane with total authority. Impressive stuff.
Now here's Fultz. Isaac. No good, unable to end this run. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
Harris outside. The Magic again can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 5. Floats it up for Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
Harris passes to Fultz. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Fultz has got his second bucket of the night. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Holiday finds Lopez. Fires the three. That shot no good. So Orlando will take it the other way. Isaac with the ball. Giannis is there. Pass to Isaac. Shoots the three. They get it back. Great D that time from Middleton.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. They trail by 6. To the paint. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd assist on the night. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside Holiday. Middleton left side. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam.
One shot.
The 6th pick back in 2017, 6'10" Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fultz the pass to Harris. Lopez against Carter. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Brent, you know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the salsa. I'm looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw, being 6'11" and spreading out those sticks of his. But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screener, just enough of a nudge for him not to be able to catch up.
Yes.
Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
And the Magic making a change here. Aminu's checked in. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, the Bucks are in a good spot with a young superstar entering his prime.
And they like the fact that this core has more potential in it. It wasn't just a one-hit wonder as they committed to Lopez. They committed to Chris Middleton. And now they think that they can take the next step with Giannis's growth.
And here's Fultz following the three from Drew Holiday. Harris passes to Tice. Yep, that one goes in there.
I like how aware Gary Harris is right there. Solid at firing passes to his teammates off the pick and roll. Good heads up there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Fultz.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Fultz. 5 points in the game. Middleton looking it over. Score of the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Harris outside. For the three. Kept alive. Bucks leading by 5. Holiday attacking. Off on the layup. Orlando's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Fultz dishes to Aminu. Back to Fultz. Here's Carter, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Bucks leading by 4. Outside Holiday. The kick out to Ilyasova. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And they're on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator and not afraid to take the punishment. Well, Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. It got him into a position to earn this second contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city.
And for Middleton, he was drafted in the second round by Detroit. Brent, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this, that he needed to grow and he needed to maybe adjust some of his work habits. Went from an overlooked second-round pick to an NBA All-Star, Kevin. I would call that great focus. And now he wants to be a consistent performer on a nightly basis to lead this team to championship level.
We've got 1:55 left in the first. And here's Fultz. 5 points in the game. Harris looking it over. Aminu, no one around him. Milwaukee with the rebound. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's DiVincenzo. The second chance effort. It's tipped. Aminu with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks it to Fultz. Down low. That shot is off. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 1:07 left in the first quarter. Lopez.
Well, a great shot blocker from the combo forward. Aminu's length helping him there.
Here's Harris. 6 points for him. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Just 5 to shoot. Free throw line jump shot and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Harris has got 8 points.
And that's why you run the pick and play. Shake somebody loose, and the result was a clean look from Gary Harris.
Here's DiVincenzo. pass to Ilyasova. Off target from outside.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Now Harris. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
He's got that long reach, Ilyasova does, so right up there to bother a shot like that.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 6. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many. Something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Williams is out there with Ilyasova. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Each team has a catalyst, Brent. Some guys are ball dominant. Others play within the flow of the offense. Is there one approach better than the other?
Obviously, great coaches, Kevin, are going to find what it is that their best player does well. And as many times as I could get my best player into that situation, that's what I'm going to do. So if it's Harden in isolation, James Harden's going to be in isolation. If it's Steph Curry setting off-ball screens and relocating for threes, well, I'm going to do that too. So it all comes down to a fit with the player, his skill set, and how the coach wants to use that best.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under Coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
And checking out numbers for Wesley Matthews. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
Orlando trailing here. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Ross. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Now here's Ilyasova. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Fultz. Passes to Bamba. Shoots from the corner, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Sunday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Tuesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Al-Farouq Aminu. For Milwaukee, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. Orlando with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Pass to Tice. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Middleton. No good on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Milwaukee in the lead. Matthews, no one around him, and a miss there on the triple. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded closely. Good on the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Now here's Ilyasova. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Over Fultz. And again, the Bucks miss.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Fultz has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
The pass to Ilyasova. Williams trying to break free. Ilyasova can't hit. So for the Magic, their last game, a loss to the Bulls. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Tice, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And here's Fultz. He's got 9. Charity stripe dot. Rebound by Ilyasova.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Magic. The Bucks also with the sub. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Ilyasova. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Fultz. And Marvin Williams picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Tice. 20 points for him last game against Chicago. He dishes it to Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Here's Tice. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody there. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, plays like that demonstrate why Giannis last year was the MVP of the league. He makes his impact in so many ways.
Inside, from 12 feet out. Porter, no luck. Bucks leading by 4. Middleton finds Giannis. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Pass to Matthews. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. Here's Ross. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Giannis outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
And he can't get the first one. Robin Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. He hits the second from the line. Here's Fultz. He's got 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
The Magic trail by 5. Outside, Porter. The pass to Tice. Over Middleton. And Tice gets it to go. Tice has got 4 points this quarter.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's DiVincenzo. Guarded by Fultz. That one falls. 17 points for Giannis.
He just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Now here's Fultz. Stolen by Middleton. Pulls it up. Here's Lopez, and he lays it straight in. Lopez has got his first basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Fultz with the ball. He's got 9. Pass to Ross. Baseline try. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Here's Fultz. Passes to Ross. 5 to shoot. Back to Fultz. Trying his luck from deep. The shot, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Lopez kicks to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Markelle Fultz.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Daniel Tice. And Harris subbed in for Ross. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Holiday's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so here's Orlando. It's a 10-point game. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And looking now at the numbers for Middleton, he had a strong showing last season. Last season, he averaged 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists.
And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
He keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when a star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
DiVincenzo, good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 13 now for Milwaukee. Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Orlando making a change here. Carter's checked in.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats here for Holiday. Last season, he played outstanding. 5th in assists. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. No one near fault as he lets it go.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
The kick out to Holiday. The shot missing. Nice D from Porter. Now Fultz. He's got 9. Now the pass to Isaac. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Porter against Middleton. Lopez with the block.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shots.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
1:09 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Harris. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. 5th is Drew Holiday.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the second free throw, good. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Now here's Fultz, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Porter. To end the cold streak, stolen by Middleton.
Yo, get Chris.
There's the lob into Kumbo. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
The Bucks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for Porter.
One shot.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Now here is Harris. 8 points for him. From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Milwaukee with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. The offense seemed to struggle a bit early on. What did you see?
Well, turnovers killed us. It led directly to baskets. And then disorganized offensive play. We have a way we have to play against them. We got to stay with it.
Yeah, the ball has to move and not stick, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He ended up with 19 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
We're seeing the Giannis effect. First player to ever finish in the top 20 in all 5 major statistical categories. Come on, man. Are you kidding me? It doesn't speak for his overall impact, but I just want to tell you that's impressive.
Shaq, what'd you think about Orlando?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They looked out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Isaac out there with Daniel Tice. Then it's Markelle Fultz. Then there's Carter. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now, here's Tice. 6 to shoot. Harris outside. There's the triple. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. They've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Now, here's Fultz, following the miss by Giannis. Isaac misses. And here's Giannis. 19 points in the game. Good work defensively by Carter.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times. Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half. Well, if they got a favorite play, Kevin, it might be time to break it out. 0 of 4 to start it.
Harris kicks to Fultz. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Out of bounds, magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 27 points a game, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders when he is in the game. A great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Now here's Fultz. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Tice. Carter outside. The Magic again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
More and more it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
The Bucks have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. The first one falls. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Harris with it. 8 points for him.
Who's got Gary?
Pass to Fultz from beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Drained for 2 points. DiVincenzo's got 15 points. Orlando's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Tipped away. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Passes it to Tice. Back to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. Good. Nice job down low. Fultz has got 4 this quarter.
And Fultz can pretty much score from any area, even inside when the D's all over him. Love how composed he is.
Now here is Holiday. 10 points for him. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Here's Fultz. 13 points in the game. Harris outside. Pass to Carter. Three-pointer. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Carter. He's got 11.
Outstanding look from the perimeter from Gary Harris. When he gets space to shoot from there, he has no problems with it.
And the pass to Middleton for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, here's Tice. He's got 6. Here's Carter. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Outside Holiday. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Gary Harris.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
And that one misses. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Ross comes in for Gary Harris. Ilyasova, he's checked in for the Bucks. Matthews comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Good on the second free throw. Now Fultz, 13 points in the game. A baseline J, the rebound by the Bucks.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there, Kevin. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Giannis. It's good. Giannis has got 5 points in the quarter.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Orlando's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now here's Ross. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bamba finds Isaac. For 3, Ross. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Good on the shot.
Great focus from Drew there. The D was all over him, but it didn't seem to affect his focus. Gets that bucket to go.
Fultz the pass to Carter. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Magic have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for the Magic. Carter hits them both. And here's Holiday. 12 points for him. Outside Matthews. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Matthews. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Carter. Giannis dishes to Ilyasova. Back to Antetokounmpo. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, the muscle of Antetokounmpo is impressive. He's just destroying the defense right now.
He's been getting to the line, made 6 of his 8 tries.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Shooting 1.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Pass to Ross. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the contract structure for NBA first rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options. Qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, did I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
Here is Ross. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Magic have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ross. Both good from the line that time. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Antetokounmpo against Carter. That one doesn't go. The Magic go the other way with it. Aminu finds Carter. And here is Ross. Back to Fultz. Bamba trying to break free, but they get it back. Here's Aminu. Gets a very good look and converts. Milwaukee in total control. Holiday the pass to Ilyasova. Back to Holiday. Floats one up. Bamba with the block.
The main thing you get with Bamba, imposing defender, shot blocker, alters everything in the paint. Yeah, the defender all over him.
And the first one drops.
Ilyasova with the height of a big man. He's very much at ease and has a great release.
He's off on the second. The Magic shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Ross dishes to Fultz. Pass to Aminu. Shot clock at 6. Ross with a wide open look. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ross has got 7 now in this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And the basket is good. 14 points for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, I'm looking over at the coaching staff. Smiles on their face. That's what they want. Holiday very skilled at getting to that spot and hitting a J.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 13. Unloads from 13. And it's off the back rim. No good. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Connaughton passes to Holiday. It's good. Holiday's got 16 points.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
Here's Fultz. Carter outside. Ross on the wing. Back to Carter. It's blocked. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. Way to get out in transition there.
Fultz with the ball. The pass to Ross. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. And it's the Bucks on the break. Giannis with the ball. They get it back, and the dunk by Giannis.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
Here's Fultz. Pass to Ross. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Lets a floater go. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Free throw, good, Holiday. Here's Fultz. 13 points in the game. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Now Harris. He's got 11. Passes it to Ross. They need this. That shot, no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We come back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Marvin Williams is out there with Matthews. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Jackson. And it's Connaughton in at the 2. Shot clock at 3. Jackson from long range. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Now here's Ennis. And bird rights an important element in structuring the salary cap. Can you tell the viewers exactly what that means?
What it means, Kevin, is you have the ability to go into the above the tax to sign your own player, and so it doesn't cost you in terms of tax dollars. So player finishes his season, you have bird rights on that player. You can negotiate a number that's not going to impact your bottom line and cut into your salary cap. So very important when teams are maneuvering around and trying to get players on their roster for a season or two, that after that second season or third season over, that the bird rights still remain for them to extend him even further to keep him around the culture.
Here's Ennis following the bucket by the Bucks. The shot, no good. Good D by Matthews. And he banks in the layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Augustine against Jackson. Harris passes to Aminu. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And the shot goes in. Here's Connaughton. Kicks it to Lopez. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his fourth rebound in this one. It's deflected. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Jackson. Pass to Lopez. Outside Matthews. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Harris finds Aminu. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's an entertainment industry and that people have jobs around this league to tell stories, to have access to those players. Now, every player doesn't want to talk or get into certain things, but their availability should be made, and people should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be a voice at times.
I always thought you were terrific with the media.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. Maybe that's how I got this job.
And Orlando making a change here. Carter Williams is checked in. Sterling Brown, he's checked in for the Bucks. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Ennis. Some solid defense from Brown. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Ennis. He kicks it to Aminu. Back to Ennis. Orlando moving the ball around. The pass to Aminu. 6 on the shot clock. Ennis with the ball. Jackson on him. Ennis misses. Milwaukee in total control. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points to end the drought. Jackson misses.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now, here's Aminu. And here's Augustine. Lets it go with a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Augustine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Pass to Williams. It's hauled in by the Magic. Ennis with the ball. Passes it to Aminu. Augustine finds Aminu. Here's Birch. Poked loose. Pass to Ennis. Over Brown. Ennis misses.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Now here's Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And that one falls for Jackson. And so Jackson nails both of them. Here are the Magic now. Augustine up top, guarded by Jackson. Augustine passes to Birch. Another shot. Lopez with the block, and he gets it back. Here's Connaughton, outside Williams. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Aminu's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ennis dishes to Carter Williams. There's the pass to Aminu. 3-pointer Augustine. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jackson against Augustine. Knocks it loose. Pass to Brown. Back to Jackson. Over Ennis. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Brown.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Augustine against Jackson. Passes it to Birch. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Marvin Williams.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Korver's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now Williams. Six to shoot. Augustine with the steal. Here's Carter Williams. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Carter Williams looks like he's floating out there, but has that deceptive first step.
Williams finds Brown. Here is Korver. The three. Orlando grabs the miss. Birch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Carter Williams. Milwaukee with the rebound. Jackson looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Lopez, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. There's the call. It's a foul in Orlando. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here are the Magic now. Now here's Carter Williams. To the inside. Aminu. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
That's just a poor decision by the defender there. Aminu is not a high percentage shot maker, but has made himself into a pretty good free throw shooter.
The first free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And for a guy who isn't a great jump shooter, Aminu has been very solid at the line, really, for most of his career.
Outside Jackson. Clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline, and the jumper falls for him.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now here is Augustine. Down low, here's Birch. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 3 assists now in this one.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Outside Jackson. And it's D.J. Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Lopez right side. Outside Jackson. 5 on the clock. Over Augustine. Jackson gets the bucket. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Milwaukee. Kicks it to Williams. Brown outside. Pass to Korver. Here's Lopez. It's hauled in by the Magic. Birch has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Now here's Brown. Outside Korver from past the arc. Aminu grabs the miss. And it's Orlando's ball. And here's Augustine. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin.